I'm Duane Roelfs of Servants United Parish. I will be leading daily devotions with you. The basis for these daily devotions is from Christ in Her Home, a daily devotional series. The Bible readings are from the Revised Standard Version. For Wednesday, March 9th, our reading is from the first chapter of Job, verses 1 through 3 and 6 through 22. There was once a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job. The man was blameless and upright, one who feared God and turned away from evil. There were born to him 7 sons and 3 daughters. He had 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yoke of oxen, 500 donkeys, and very many servants, so that this man was the greatest of all the people of the East. One of the heavenly beings came to present themselves to the Lord, and Satan also came among them. The Lord said to Satan, "Where have you come from, Satan?" Satan answered the Lord, "From going to and fro on the earth, and from walking up and down it." The Lord said to Satan, "Have you considered my servant Job? There is no one like him on the earth, a blameless and upright man who fears God and turns away from evil." Then Satan answered the Lord, "Does Job fear God for nothing? Have you not put a fence around him and his house and all that he has on every side? You have blessed the work of his hands, and his possessions have increased in the land. But stretch out your hand now and touch all that he has, and he will curse you to your face." The Lord said to Satan, "Very well, all that he has is in your power. Only do not stretch out your hand against him." And so Satan went out from the presence of the Lord. One day when his sons and daughters were eating and drinking wine in the eldest brother's house, a messenger came to Job and said, "The oxen were plowing, and the donkeys were feeding beside them. And the Sabaean fell on them, carried them off, and killed the servants with the edge of the sword. I alone have escaped to tell you." While he was still speaking, another came and said, "The fire of God fell from heaven and burned up the sheep and the servants, and consumed them. I alone have escaped to tell you." While he was still speaking, another came and said, "The Chaldeans formed 3 columns, made a raid on the camels, and carried them off, and killed the servants with the edge of the sword. I alone have escaped to tell you." While he was still speaking, another came and said, "Your sons and daughters were eating and drinking wine in their eldest brother's house, and suddenly a great wind came across the desert, struck the 4 corners of the house. It fell on the young people, and they are dead. I alone have escaped to tell you." Then Job arose, tore his robes, shaved his head, fell on the ground, and worshipped. He said, "Naked I come from my mother's womb, and naked shall I return there. The Lord gave, the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." In all this, Job did not sin or charge God with wrongdoing. Word of the Lord. Trust among tragedy. The Lord gave, and the Lord takes away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Verse 21. Some religious leaders have made popular the saying, "Name it and claim it." They believe that if you work hard and have faith, God will bless you with wealth, health, and happiness. The story of Job challenges these ideas. As the story opens, Satan, understood in ancient times as a sort of prosecutor in the heavenly court, asked God, "Does Job bless you because you have blessed him? If you cursed him, would Job curse you?" Job was tested. His children, servants, and livestock were killed. He was stricken with painful sores. Then Job's friends, much like today's prosperity preachers, blamed him for his problems. What happens next can help us face our own difficulties. Job speaks honestly to God about his great grief. He confesses his faith, "For I know that my Redeemer lives." And God appears, showing him the wonder of all creation. In this story of tragedy and loss, we find hope. We can trust that God, who did not abandon Job, will not abandon us. Our prayer. Merciful God, when life is difficult, wait with me and give me hope. Amen. Please join me in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.